Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Masrawati, and now I want to explain about the history of English. Of course, you know guys about the history of English. The history of English, there are three periods. The first Old English period, Middle English period, and the modern. Okay. As I play guys, I want to explain about the first period. The first period, Old English period. You can see guys, the Old English period beginning 415 until 12th and 15th century. Okay. Of course guys, every period some characteristic in the information of language we use today. Being a member of the Indo-European family of language, structurally the Old English, a language of inflection, linguistically understand the language. The Old English was into four dialect varieties to try to divide tribes. In presence in different regions was dislike the Northumbrian, Mercian, West Saxon, and Kentish. And then at the period of English, there are most the writer famous and the literary works the most famous like the poetry. The consists 61 and 82 the page on the title Beowulf. Okay. The next, the middle of English. Okay. The middle of English begin the 1115 until 1500 century. Okay. The Middle English. This is period in the falls in of level inflection, and then this is period for transition between the Old English to modern English. Okay, and then the characteristic in Middle English. For instance, at the time of Saucer, and then the long vowels more generally pronounced very much like the derived Romance language of Europe. Example, guys. Okay, you can see the sheep would have been pronounced as sheep. Are you ready, guys? And then the other example, me has been pronounced as my. Okay, and then something is very important of the Middle English. Use the words between plural and singular be different. Example, use the plural. Example, the words you. The plural, we use the do, the plural, and use the singular become you. Okay, you can see guys, the be different between plural and singular. Okay, furthermore, the Middle English, many the writer is famous. One of them the Roger Bacon, William Shakespeare, and Geoffrey Chaucer. This is the writers in the famous as the Middle English. Okay, Old English, had finished and the Middle English had finished. Okay, the next, modern English. Okay guys, the modern English. Of course, difference between Old English and Middle English. Because the modern English, there are many words or vocabulary and pronouns have cleared. Because the rising two factor. The first, industrial revolution and technology created a need and new words. And secondly, the English speaking words of center a lot of scientists the language. You know guys, it's zaman now. You can study, you can get the learning about the English by the social media. You use your phone, you check the phone. Is it very so easy guys now? If you want to learn in English, I think it's so easy guys. Okay, talking about the modern English, the beginning 1800 until present today. Of course, many different Old English and Middle English, but the modern English is mainly the supply. If you want to learn about the English, and is a vocabulary and pronunciation is a half clear. Example, back to again the use the you. When the period at the Middle English use the you, singular and singular different. Though with you, but the modern English use the you, the same plural and singular. Okay. Maybe I think this is my explain about the history of English. Okay guys, thank you very much, and then see you.